In today's video, we're going to talk about how to observe your thoughts. And by the end of this video, you will understand what it means to separate yourself from your thoughts. What's up everyone? My name is Morcie, and if you're new to this channel is all about creating your own reality through your spiritual awakening process. And if you find that the words in this video resonate with you, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Now, I wanted to create this video for those who are having trouble understanding what it means to observe your thoughts and what it means to become aware of your thoughts, because this is something that is widely used with a lot of spiritual teachers, especially Eckhart Tolle, which is where I first learned this from. So when you learn to observe your thoughts, then you have a shift in consciousness. And that just means that you understand that you are the awareness and you are not your thoughts. Because if you think about animals, right? Animals, they act off of their thoughts. They're not aware that they're thinking. But us as humans, we have a higher consciousness. We're able to understand that we are thinking. And then you understand that there's two of you. Not just one, but two. One that is aware that you're thinking, and a part that that are the thoughts, right? It's understanding the ego versus your true self. And oftentimes the ego, it likes to believe its thoughts. It likes to identify with circumstances and situations, and it likes to identify with the thoughts of others. So when you observe your thoughts, you're able to separate yourself and really feel yourself within. Now, when you observe your thoughts, it's okay to think. I know, I've heard someone say that they can't separate themselves from thinking, and that's fine. Continue to think. The goal here is to observe the thoughts. So just know that you're thinking. Simply know you're thinking and observe them, but do not judge it. So that means don't say whether the thought is good or bad, because we as humans, we have this tendency to judge things. We have the tendency to place meaning on a lot of things, especially our thoughts, especially our feelings. And so when we place meaning with those things, we identify with it, and we think that that is who we are, when in reality, things are very neutral. Our experiences are neutral, and they're all made for us to grow, and they're all made for us to evolve. So when you have a thought, just be there with it and observe it. Now, a lot of times your thoughts, they'll come with a feeling. So when you think about thoughts come from the collective consciousness. You are not your thoughts. Your thoughts come from this collective consciousness, and you can think of that as just a large group of energy that holds every thought every human being has ever had. And when you think something, it's because you're feeling something. And you can think of a thought form or a thought bubble coming in and resonating with you. And then you believe that thought. But if you want a new thought, then you change the way you think, change the way you feel. And by doing that, you just become aware of what you are feeling. You see, awareness is the key here. Awareness is your greatest protection. The more you expand your awareness, the more you awaken, the more you ascend along your spiritual awakening process. So as long as you are aware of your feelings, aware of your thoughts, aware of your emotions, you can put them in a place where you're able to change it, observe it, think about why it's there, think about what caused it. Because if you can't have it in your conscious awareness, then it's in your subconscious, and you're doing things automatically. You might be projecting your pain out onto others, and you're unaware of it. You're unaware of the things that you say and the things that you do. So observing your thoughts will look a little something like this. Okay, so I'm noticing that I'm thinking about the same situation that gets me upset. All right, I'm noticing that I'm thinking of it again. And I'm recognizing how often I think of this situation. It seems to always be on my mind. Oh, now my thoughts are on those things that make me feel insecure. And I feel a lot of discomfort within me. And just like that, you're just observing it. You're noticing what you're thinking, because your thoughts are energy vibrating at a particular lifeline. They're for what you think about, it becomes your experience, because we all perceive our life through the screen of our own thinking. So if you're constantly thinking these same things, that's how you're going to perceive someone's actions. That's how you're going to perceive someone's words and thoughts. But if you recognize that these thoughts and these emotions, they're not who you are, it's just a perception of this situation, then it'll allow you to detach from the experience, to not identify with the experience and not identify with the thoughts of other people, what other people may think. So when you think about observing your thoughts, understand that awareness will replace that thinking. And then you notice that you're separate. And when you have a feeling or a thought or emotion, it loses power over you. Because if you ever think about a time where you're upset and this feeling, it just consumes you. It just possesses your mind, and you think that you are that feeling, like I am angry. But the thing here is that it's just that you're unaware that the feeling is not you. So when you find yourself in these moments, right? Feel for within. And what I do with this is I visualize, right? If I know that I get angry over the same thing often and I want to change that, what I do is visualize myself being still in that moment. Visualization will prep my mind. So when it comes, I wait and I'm like, whew, and you feel it. Just feel it. Don't judge it. Just feel it. And you'll understand that it starts to dissolve and it loses its power over you. The thing is that you can't truly feel a feeling unless you are the witness, unless you are the awareness behind it. Because if you're not feeling it, if you're not aware of it or witnessing it, then you are it. Then you are identifying with it. So awareness is your greatest protection. Awareness is everything you need. So this doesn't just work in moments where you're in conflict with someone else, with an unconscious person, or in conflict with the life challenge, but do it in your everyday life. Do it when you are washing dishes. Do it when you are driving. Driving is crazy because we drive and there's a lot of people with road rage. And when I practice observing my thoughts and being present in that moment, I stopped getting mad at people who just cut in front of me. I honestly stopped honking. I didn't even honk. I don't honk that often unless it's like, yo, you're going to hit me. But I don't really honk. You know what I mean? It's just like I'm chilling. I'm just like, all right, well, I'm okay, and this person shouldn't have done that, but I'm cool, and I'm not going to allow this to come within me. I'm not going to allow this negative energy to come within me. Because when you observe your thoughts, you recognize that you have the ability to choose what you want within you. So when you know that you have more power than you think. You can do this in, like I said, while you're washing dishes. I like to just become aware of what I'm thinking while I'm washing dishes, or just be aware of what you're doing in that moment. Because the more aware you become of your thinking, then it kind of just starts to, you don't think as much and you're just there in the moment. And you can just feel that peace within you. You feel the joy that's already within you. You know, I used to hear all these spiritual teachers talk about the joy within. And I'm like, what do you mean the joy within? And when you start observing your thoughts, and when you start separating yourself from your thoughts and being in the moment, you understand that that moment is just a beautiful moment. And your mind, it's not in the future, it's not in the past, because we often think in the future and the past, that's where our happiness lies, or it used to lie. And that's not true, because the past is over, it doesn't exist, and the future is all an illusion. Everything is always the present moment. Even when we have a future moment, that is the present moment. So when you understand to feel the joy in this moment, then you are preparing yourself for a sense of joy in the next moment. Many times we like to have this means to an end type idea where once I have this, I'll be happy. Once I get this job, once I have this money, once I get this car, I'll be happy. But then what's going to happen is you're going to get those things, and the feeling will only last for so long because you haven't been observing your thoughts. you haven't been present, you haven't been prepping your mind. It's just like exercising. You are prepping your mind for something to happen. You are building strength within your mind, and you must do this every day, consciously and consistently. And so so this is what I wanted to share with you all. And just like you, I work on it every day, and it feels really nice to know that, you know, no matter what's happening around me in my own situation, when I choose to be still and feel for the peace within, I understand that I am in control. I understand that my thoughts and my beliefs create my reality. I understand that my thoughts will shift me to the lifeline where I would like to be, because our thoughts are energy vibrating at a particular lifeline. And so when you understand that power within you, how you can create your own reality and choose your own reality, then you have less fear. You're not as fearful anymore. You understand that this is in fact a dream experience for the evolution of my own consciousness. So choose to understand, like, you're separate from your thoughts. You're not that thought, and you can choose that thought. You're greater than any life experience. You are a multidimensional, infinite, and eternal being. You have the ability. Your peace is right here. It's not in the future. It wasn't in the past. Your peace, your joy, your fulfillment, it's all within, and it's all your choice. So, my name is Morcie, and I hope this video resonated with you. If it did, like below, and let me know in the comment section if now you understand what it means to observe your thought, and if you know what it means to separate yourself from your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check these two out right here, because they will also help you in understanding how to create your own reality. Until next time, peace.